All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our webinar for today. This afternoon, we will be doing Differentiate with Newsela or Newsela. So for today, your presenter is going to be me, Andrea Ferrer. I am at Moncton Elementary, teach third grade bilingual. And my partner moderator will be Abraham Leal from Golden Medals Elementary, also third grade bilingual. So for the technology available in my classroom, it's pretty much what's available for the school, which is an iPad cart that has about 35 iPads, and there's a Chromebook cart as well with 35 Chromebooks. So today we will be talking a little bit about this website called Newsela and how to differentiate with it. Our goal is to successfully navigate the Newsela website, explore some features, the general use, and ways to integrate in the classroom, but most importantly, how we can differentiate with Newsela. So, our ISTE standard is the computational thinker for students to identify problems, utilize data, and develop solutions. With Newsela, pretty much it's a reading tool. So why Newsela? Because it's relevant and interesting. It provides interesting nonfiction content, gives students access to the real world with news, age-appropriate articles, and this is where the differentiation comes in place because it has 5 different levels of complexity for grades from 2nd grade up till 12th grade. And then you can assign these different articles, and there's standards aligned that also have assessments as well. So let's dive into Newsela. We're going to go to the website of Newsela, and this is where it first brings you to newsela.com. It asks you to join. You can also see a video of how, just a brief explanation of it, and then gives you all the information about it. As you can see, it has across disciplines, ELA, science, elementary math, social studies, and all of their sources and assessments as well. Provides quizzes, annotations, and writing prompts. So the first thing that you will need to do is to sign in or create an account if you haven't. Now it asks for you to sign into Newsela. You can create your own account or preferably use your Google account, which is already linked to the Garland account. So we Google sign in or sign in with Google. And since I already created my account a few months back, my Pro feature has expired. But when you create it, you will first get I believe it's a month of the Pro version or the subscription, which is the paid subscription, and you can see what different things you can do with the Pro, like individual student progress, instructions, annotations between students, and all of that. But once that expires, as you can see, it says trial expired, you still get the same features that we're going to address today, which is the differentiation. So as you can see here are all the different articles that it offers. And then you can go up to your binder. Now this is where you can see different activities within your binder, which is pretty much your account. you can, first thing, you can create a class. You go to all classes and you can see, you will add your students and it will provide you a class code. So I've already assigned one of my classes um, an article where students go in and they log in with that class code that it provides, and they will get to sign in. Of course, they will need to use, this is a little bit tricky at first, especially if you're with younger kids, because they need to use their uh, district email and password. But afterwards, once they already have that down, you can have them log in, and then you can see it always prompts you, like once your trial has expired, it'll prompt you to uh, pay for the subscription and do all that. So here, as you can see, well, I'm a bilingual teacher, so the article I assigned was in Spanish. And you can see, like, it gives you the grade level, the word count, and then it jumps into the article, nonfiction and real world that is currently happening. And then you have the toggle up here where you can switch to English, and you will see the different lexicals for the differentiating part. As you will see, you have different lexicals. So depending on the student needs, the student, you can, like I told my students, well, you can see the different lexicals and you can try them and see which one is appropriate to you, or you as a teacher, as you walk around and monitor. Well, if you're having a hard time or if it's getting tricky for you, you can move up or down the lexicals, and that will definitely help those struggling students. And even, and most importantly, uh, when you want to enrich uh, the enrichment part, and you can go all the way up to max. As you can see, it'll change. It's the same article, but it um, goes up, as you can see, grade level 6. So it's a different lexical level. And you can see words that are bolded, and it'll help the student with the definition of the word, called power words, and you can read it. And then this is what it's assigned to them as a student. And then you can see assigned to here on your task bar to the left. And you have different activities that the students can uh, go through, like the power words that we just saw. They can write, like make the annotations or write a short paragraph. These are different activities. Write a short paragraph that explains the central idea, so it goes into main idea and the details, which is aligned, as you can see, with the curriculum. And then at the end, each article provides a quiz, and you can, in a way, assess them. And most importantly, like, you can go into your binder and it'll tell you the status of each student and how many students have viewed it, uh, the average time in the article, the average quiz score for all the students, and the right score. So for me, like my students, I have 22 students, and I pair them up so that they can work together. And each, I check out the Chromebooks, and they have their email in a little card so they can easily sign in and just explore the assignments that they have in Newsela. And it makes a fun way for them to get that um, real world connections and see what's going on. And truly, like, they really enjoy it because they have a lot of different uh, articles and biographies. And for me, especially being a bilingual teacher, it's very, very convenient and awesome that it's in Spanish because, well, we can use it. It's a great resource. That's pretty much an overview of how Newsela can differentiate in the classroom. You have binder, you can see just news and whatever activities is going on, and you'll see the different assignments as you assign them to your class and your students. And then to create the class, as you said, it would be around the binder. And the great thing about the website is that it also gives you a tutorial on how to do different things and how to get started. So, like, if you see that you're struggling or you don't know where to click, or it goes around, you can see how to get started with the Newsela, and it helps you just navigate around. And you can see your students, your profile, class. But truly, the differentiation part is what you can get the most out of, along with the activities and the quizzes that they have. Like I said, like I used it with my students. We use them on the Chromebooks, which are great for them. They really like them, but as well, you can do it at the computer lab. If you assign them, just have that email for them ready so that they will eventually learn it, but just get them started on that. And it's a fun way for them to read and do relevant, interesting content. So that is going to be what our introduction to Newsela, so that we can differentiate a little bit better. Of course, you have district resources like Who Knew It, that also gives you different tutorials and courses that you can look up and go through. That's going to be it for us today. If you have any questions, I'm Andrea Ferrer. You can see my Twitter handle, Miss Ferrer Third, and my email as well. And if you have any questions, Abraham and I will be here for a few minutes to clarify anything that you would like to know, and also the CPE link so that you can get credit for the webinar today. So I'm gonna just wait and see if we have any questions. So thank you for joining us for this brief introduction to Newsela. I hope it really suits your needs for differentiation. I know it does for me quite a lot, and hope you enjoyed it. You have the CPE link, and thank you for joining us.